Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. Sorry, I had my earplugs in. It sounded funny. Messing around with the 81 Chevy pickup bed today and pulling the rails out, and it just cracks me up. And Paco, you're gonna know what I'm talking about with this. The bed rails are 1.5 inches wide, and the ones that they sent us are like 2.5 inches wide, and they're still 3-inch tall. And then so I had Heidi call. I'm like, these aren't even the right ones. And I looked at them. I'm like, they made them where they go over the top of the damn bed rails. So when the bed rails rust out for the lazy people, and this is kind of a rant, because when you're doing aftermarket parts and you order them, they never fit right, ever. Like, I don't care what they are, what part it is, or what company you order them from. It seems like they always are just crap, you know? And it's kind of a rant to me, because, you know, you end up trying to hurry up and get the piece cut off, put the new piece in, and then all of a sudden, you know, the parts show up, you're ready to put them on, and then you look at them and you're like, this stupid thing isn't even close. We did a 56 Chevy car, and the rockers, Aaron ordered the rockers, and he says, you got to check this out. Went out there and checked it out, and they were like 1 inch, where the lines were supposed to be, they were 1.5 inches off. They were made to where you can put them over the rockers, but they weren't even close. They didn't even line up. They didn't look stock. They didn't have the correct lines. None of the lines or the door parts, you know, none of the parts on the doors lined up on the bottom of the rockers and whatever. And same thing with these. So Heidi called, and the guy said that you're supposed to just take these and put them right over the top of the rusty, crusty bed rails and use them. And I'm like, what a joke, man. It gets frustrating, you know? You try to do something and do it right, and then you get some crappy ass pieces like this shipped to you, and it's just like, what the hell's that, you know? But I called the customer, asked him, he says, nah, don't worry about it. You can't see me anyways. Put them on, make it happen. He paid for the parts, so it's, you know, it's not like it's on him. We ordered the parts, he paid for them. But it's just one of those things. It's frustrating. It's, you know, you get the parts and they're not even close to what you want to put on the truck or whatever, or the car. But I'm gonna get this one. That's the other thing too, is, I don't know if you can see this. So the width, so right here, it's the length is supposed to be 71.25, and they're like 72.5, something to that effect. They're way off, you know, so you got to cut them down too. So that's the other thing is, you know, you try to save money and get aftermarket parts so you can just bing, bang, boom, put them on, done, finished product, whatever. But like I said, it never happens that way. You got to end up cutting them, welding, grinding, shortening them, making them fit, you know, making lines line up. And by the time you're done, it's faster and easier just to make the stuff by hand. And I mean, if you have the, you know, if you're able to do that, is what I'm getting at. So I tried to order the wheel wells that go around the bed of this truck. Out of stock, back order, blah, 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 the whole deal. This is a common bed, so I'm sure that the guys that have the rusty ones, that, you know, they're ordering a bunch of them, and it's kind of like supply and demand kind of deal. They said that it'll be a couple weeks before we get them in or whatever. And I said, screw it, I'll just make them. It's not a big deal. So I'm gonna be doing some metal fab in the next couple of days, and I'll try to film some of that. I'm gonna flip this camera around and show you what I got. So this is the rail right here, and you can see, you know, that's what I'm replacing. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. And it's 1.5 wide. And here's the new rails. I mean, look how freaking big these stupid things are. 2.5 inches. I mean, come on, man. These things are huge compared to the ones that are on there, you know? Just gets real frustrating. But anyways, I got these cut off, and I'm gonna take and pop them spot welds, and then these will go right, you can see where I've been grinding right here, and that's, you know, so that I can weld this stuff on. But as I'm doing some of that, I'll try to film a little bit more. One of the things I was gonna say though is, sorry if I'm yelling, I got my earplugs back in and they're a pain in the ass to put in. But I'm gonna get ready to cut this piece right now. But the front right passenger fender that showed up, and the parts that we get the fenders and stuff from is from Brown's. and I imagine that the other pieces come from another company. But Brown's has just really nice parts. They're super nice. And the fender that showed up, I pulled it out of the box and checked it out. And actually, what I'll do is I'll walk you over there and show you. So the brand that the fender is Tong Yang Ching Fling something, whatever, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Probably get called a racist for that, but whatever. But look how nice this fender is. I mean, it came in the box like this, and there's no dents, no dings, no nothing. And we've used these before, and they fit really nice. So Brown's is where it's at. And do I have a book here? Yeah, I don't have a book that's on the desk, but it came in a box, and then it came in this box, and it was all wrapped with, like, you know, styrofoam and everything else, and it was shipped to us like that. So they take care of their shipping and all that, and that's one of the things that I really like about this company, Brown's. They really spend a lot of time to ship them correctly, because we've had parts that actually showed up, and they were. Let me flip this around. We've actually had parts that showed up in the past. Like, we had some quarter panels that showed up, and the forks were actually stabbed through the quarter panel. And then the truck driver gets here and he says, all right, well, where do you want these unloaded? I'm like, you're not unloading those not in my shop. And then Heidi told him, no, here, let me fill out some paperwork and you can take those back. I just can't believe that he would even wanted to unload them in the first place. You know, that was stupid. 2 fork holes right through the center of them. They're all smashed in half and whatever. And then, but you know, what a joke. So you got to be real careful if you guys, you know, that's kind of a heads up. If you guys are ordering aftermarket parts, I know this is kind of like a goofy thing to say, but look for a higher quality company that has nicer stuff like Brown's, and order the stuff from. Don't order it from some eBay thing or whatever that, you know, you don't know nothing about if you've never used them before. So Brown's is a really good company to be ordering stuff from. And Paco, if you got any companies that you know of, throw some comments down below. Tell us some companies that have high quality stuff as far as aftermarket stuff, because I know you go through the same crap, bro. Hi, Veronica. But anyways, I'm gonna get that piece cut and we'll go from there. So I cut these down to 71 1/8. And then these will be able to fit in here. Let me see if I can flip this tripod around. The shop's really jammed up right now, so a lot of stuff going on in here. Nice. So it fits really nice now, but like I was telling you, it's frustrating that they make them so damn big, you know, almost an inch bigger than what they're supposed to be. They could have made them the same size, but I guess people are lazy and they just want to put them over the top of the deals, you know. But I'll shut this camera off, and then as soon as I start doing some more, I'll film some more. But sorry about all the bitching and complaining, but it's one of them things that, you know, when you have a company and people want to buy parts, you know, for their stuff, it's really frustrating when you have to go through this kind of stuff and they don't understand. Well, why did it take so long? And it's like, well, it would have been easier to just make stuff by hand. It takes the same amount of time, you know. But anyways, all right, here's the catalog. I found it right here. It's Brown's of Two Rivers Incorporated. Sorry about the crappy camera work. So 81 to 87 front fender, $99. Can't beat that. And then those bed rails were $52 for both of them. Yep. So, I mean, their prices are good at Brown's. And they got some awesome stuff. But anyways, I figured I'd share that with you too. So on this one, I had to take off like 1.5 inches. Actually, I guess it's about 1 inch. Doing this, wear safety glasses, don't be a dumbass. Well, it fits, so I'll get the welder set up and I'll get this bitch welded on. This stuff's pretty thin, so I gotta go about 1/2 inch and let the trigger off and let it cool for a minute. Metal on the bed's pretty thin, I don't want it to burn through. I got this one done, it's all welded in. And every high rib I put a weld, so it's nice and strong now. And then the holes will need to be drilled through from the top when the bed gets set on the truck. But it worked out good. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that one over there welded in. And I was gonna take that off, but there's a couple little rust holes and stuff like that. And when I talked to the customer, he was like, leave it, don't worry about it. So I'm like, all right. So I'll weld this one on. Well, it's been about 40 minutes. The shop's still smoky. But I got these all welded in. Turn out nice and solid. So the bed floor's done. Now I can start. Oh, I got the Rona. Excuse me. I can start getting these pieces cut out. You can see all the holes in them. This stuff all cut out and start forming these pieces. And these front ones here. Beautiful day outside. I'm gonna try to get some mowing done later. But it's really weird how this, you can see the rust line right there. None of this is rusted. None of this is rusted. There's just a line rusted right through there. What's that all about? This is all crusty. I mean, there's a couple little holes, you know. I'm gonna try to get this guy out right now. Surprised it even came out. Oh, spoke too soon. Yeesh. All right, well, I'll get those out and I'll get ready to start cutting this panel, start forming it. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna cut this video short. As usual, go check out our other channel. It's NZ Mopar, Glenn Rid, and he's in New Zealand. Still waiting for him to get here. Hopefully someday. Hopefully this millennium he'll be here. He's got some cool projects that he's doing right now, some old tractor restorations, and they're working on a Jaguar and some other goodies. Go check his channel out on YouTube. Sobering Restorations, the two crazy guys in Canada. Go check that crew out. And they got everything from hot rods to fabrication to tech tips and all kinds of cool stuff. Real good people. Talk to them every day. Go check out their YouTube channel and sub their channel and all that good stuff. And then the other one was Penny's Hot Rods and Customs. I've been watching their channel lately, and they got some really neat stuff on there. You know, if you guys go check them out, not only sub them, but hit the notification, hit the bell, all that good stuff, and give them a thumbs up. And go check out their channel, and you know, just give them some love. And one of my other favorites is Tony. Really good guy. I've got to know him really well lately. And it's Chips and Sparks Garage. Go check out Tony's channel. And he's building an awesome Ford truck right now. He's doing a really nice job, and he's always doing like some tech tips and welding and fabrication and all kinds of different skills with hot rods and you know, building custom parts and whatever. And he's doing a nice job. He's got an awesome YouTube channel. All these guys that I told you about, they all need subs, because they need to build their channel subs up, you know, so that they can get monetization and all that good stuff. All this stuff helps when you guys sub our channels. It really helps, you know, build up our channels where we can start, you know, the monetization and, you know, all those subs and comments, and, you know, I mean, it's all a community on here on YouTube. So anyways, go check them out. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll do a part 2 or, you know, the next video or whatever on this Chevy truck bed as soon as I can. Appreciate it. Later.